unless he knocks him out. I think, let's face it, Bob Arum, he promotes both fighters, so we can't say that the house fighters, got an advantage because they're both house fighters.
I don't think he's going to be able to not start fast, but at the same time, he isn't going to be the quicker out of the two.
Okay, the main event is about to get underway. Manny Pacquiao versus Antonio Margarito for the WBC light middleweight title. Calling the action, your big fight commentary team, Glenn McCrory and John Rawling.
Welcome back to Texas, where Antonio Margarito is starting to make his way towards the ring. There's absolute cacophony here in the Cowboys Stadium. The stage is set, the atmosphere magnificent. Margarito says he's ready. For him, in a sense, he's fighting tonight for redemption. Will the fight match up to the spectacular stage on which it's being set? It may well be that there's a world record crowd for an indoor event here. The roof is shut at the Cowboys Stadium. Somewhere between 60 and 70,000 people in here. It is absolutely electric, Glenn.
John, I've been covering this sport for 24 years. It's some of the biggest fights ever, but the atmosphere here in this wonderful arena beats anything so far. This is truly amazing.
They raised the roof during the anthems, and Margarito has a massive following of Mexican fans as ever. Passionate support. They showed some footage of some of the great moments in the history of the sport on the huge screen above the ring, and one of the biggest cheers of all was for Julio Cesar Chavez, the legend of Mexican boxing, who Margarito says was the man who inspired him to go for the top and to reach the pinnacle of this sport. And if he can win tonight against Manny Pacquiao, that is where he will be.
Well, he needs to find redemption. He's been ashamed, and he's very, very lucky to get this opportunity. Some say he shouldn't have this fight, some say he should never box again, but he's here in a chance to redeem himself and beat the best fighter, pound for pound, in the world.
Well, he waits up there now, and in a moment it will be a very, very spectacular entrance indeed for Manny Pacquiao. Antonio Margarito, 32 years old, and questionably the biggest occasion of his life. The crowd here now see what you're seeing, and they see that Manny Pacquiao is making his way now to the ring. There are few sportsmen who transcend their sport, but this is one of them. He is up there where Oscar De La Hoya was, and where the great names of boxing have been in years gone by. People like Sugar Ray Leonard, and going back before him to people as great as Muhammad Ali. He is the most popular fighter on the planet, and he is quite spectacular when at his very best.
And he's attempting history to become a six-way world champion. Great names like Floyd Mayweather, Tommy Hearn, Sugar Ray Leonard. He's going to try and surpass those legends of the ring and become a six-way world champion. But he's up against a very big man.
And he's got two masters now. He's also a congressman. He's forging a career in politics in his beloved Philippines. Has that taken his eye off the ball some way? Absolute bedlam here in the arena as Manny Pacquiao steps out now for his walk across what would be the pitch for the Dallas Cowboys. It's where they play, and he comes out of the tunnel now, and the crowd all around, they see as he makes his walk now towards the ring. Been here before. He's such a nice guy outside the ring. Inside the ring, he is something very, very different.
Oh, he's truly amazing. A great, great fighter, a great champion, and they love him. And he might love being a congressman, but how can you not love being a fighter when the crowd adore you so much? He comes out smiling as ever, soaking up the atmosphere. This is what he does, and this is what he does best.
The Philippines stopped for this one, but the world is watching, and here's the now far and away the biggest name in boxing in the United States. And it is just reflected by this stunning scene as he nears ringside. Just 5'6.5" of him, stepping through the ropes and looking to create another piece of history and another magic night. Devout in his faith,